let's move on because we got a couple of things to tick off before we wrap up. But England, Euro, another headache yesterday, man. Because originally I thought this is going to be a 30-man squad, preliminary squad. Get rid of 4 players. I think we were going to get rid of. I think you could take 26 to the Euros, and somehow, Southgate still managed to pick 33 players. Like, I don't know, but what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts on the initial? Going to try and get the list up, but what's your thoughts on the squad?
Those jokes, yeah. When the leaks were coming in, I was hearing names like Wharton and Braithwaite and Kwanzaa. I was like, oh, he's being brave. Okay, we're going to see something different here. And then the squad came out, and I saw Lewis Dunk's name, and I was like, yeah, we're back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back to square one, man. It's the guy's just jarring. It's the stuff that he does, and then the way he responds to the questions that quite frankly piss me off. You did select Rashford, and I didn't have an issue with that because Rashford's been horrendous this season. So he shouldn't be in the squad. Absolutely. And he went and they said, oh, why didn't you take him? Just out of curiosity. There's players that had better seasons. He took Jack Grealish.
Listen.
and then if you're gonna go by that model, Solanke has had a brilliant season. I think he's actually third top English scorer behind Palmer and Watkins.
Yeah.
And you took a guy that came back from a ban, shunned for 4 weeks, and did nothing since, to the point where he's getting benched and looking at Mbeumo and Wissa scoring goals for Brentford. But you want to about form. And then Lewis Dunk. Do I even need to go further? He's a fraud, man. He's a liar.
That's why I'm smiling, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm smiling. Because I feel like, do you know what I feel like he did? I feel like he was halfway through selecting his squad, and he was being very ambitious. And I don't know what happened. Maybe he took a phone call or something in between. He was picking his squad. And the old Gareth Southgate set in. Because he was really ambitious, right? Looking at this squad now, got Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, Henderson, Trafford, defenders, Jared Braithwaite, Mark Guehi, Kwanzaa, Trippier, Lewis Dunk, Ezri Konsa, Luke Shaw, Kyle Walker, Joe Gomez, Harry Maguire, Stones, Jude Bellingham in the midfield with Conor Gallagher, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Declan Rice, Curtis Jones, Kobe Mainoo, Adam Wharton, Kane, Saka, Anthony Gordon, James Maddison, Ollie Watkins, Foden, Eze, Cole Palmer, Tony, as you just mentioned, Jack Grealish and Jared Bowen as the forwards. Now, ambitious, but then he went back to default very quick, because I'm looking at this squad, like you just said about Tony, even James Maddison. I know people are going to say, but he's got to be in there.
You're right, though. You're right.
But
you're right.
Has he had a good season?
He had a good start to the season. Got
good
injured.
Start to the season.
Yeah, got injured, came back, was decent again. He's not been horrendous, but I would argue that I would see more reason to take. Like, even you mentioned it, and I forgot about him, Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, come on, man. Tomorrow.
Even Harvey Elliott.
Harvey Elliott should be in that. If you've got a 33-man squad and you're going to chop down whatever the numbers are, you got to chop down, then he has to be in that, because he had a brilliant season for Liverpool. And even if he doesn't make the final squad, at least give him the opportunity to train. And 10 days, I think they train with the squad or whatever. Let him train, because if he shows you something in there that he warrants a seat on the plane, you've taken that opportunity away from him by not even adding him into the 33 squad, which is mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just find the guy baffling, man. You're doing so well. And the thing is, a lot of these younger players, I think, are still going to get dropped anyway. I think.
Yeah.
I don't mind Trafford getting dropped, because the other three are better than him currently, so there's no issue there. But he's young, he's got a future there. But Kwanzaa not making it. I don't think Konsa is going to make the squad.
Or Dunk.
I don't. No, I think Dunk's making it.
Okay, well, that means Joe Gomez don't make it then.
I think Joe Gomez or Braithwaite ain't making it.
Gomez won't make it. Gomez won't make it. Braithwaite will go. Braithwaite has to. In fact, Braithwaite has to start for me, actually. What am I talking about? I'd start him. Look at
it's going to be Maguire and Stones, though, no?
No, it will be. It will be. But what I'm saying is, it shouldn't be. I think he shouldn't be. I look at Branthwaite and I think about Harry Maguire, and I've said this on multiple occasions. He plays well for England, Harry Maguire. But we've got to look at a new dawn. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. You know that song there. So, you know what I mean? You got to start with something fresh, man. Trippier. Well, no, before going to Trippier, I don't know if you got to see the press conference yesterday. And Southgate basically said that Luke Shaw, it's touch and go. I'm paraphrasing, but he said it's touch and go whether Luke Shaw will even make it on the plane due to his injuries. And we're basically going to assess him in the next 10 days to see if he can actually get through some sort of fitness regime to then make it on the plane. What is the point in taking him? Take Tyreek Mitchell, who is there. Take him. Take the brother, because he's there and he can do the job that you're expecting Luke Shaw to do, and he's not injured.
He actually said that.
Yeah, he said, don't quote me on the exact words, but he basically said there's a very high likelihood that Luke Shaw will not make it on the plane.
So you've just wasted the squad position then, isn't it? That's what's happened.
What is the point in taking him? Like,
I can't do it with this guy, man. I just can't do it. I can't. Whether you win the tournament or not, just get out. I don't care. It's ridiculous. Tyreek Mitchell's had a better season. Alfie Doughty has had a better season. Like, because they're there. And I said it. People might find, someone said that it's a bit ludicrous. I'm expecting someone from Luton first season to get into the thing he's been winning it. But I'm like, no. He's been a creative monster for a club that doesn't get to make many chances in games.
Yeah, if you base it on form as well. You're basing it on form.
You know, he's got a good number of assists this season. I think 8, which is near enough top 5, top 6 in the league. He creates a lot of chances, dead ball specialists. So you can have him, you can have Trent. You know, options on either side to whip balls in a different way. Same way Liverpool do. I mean, obviously, Robertson's not the same level as Trent, but you can see at free kicks at times, they were next to each other by the ball, depending on what delivery they wanted to bring to the ball. Like, you got options there, man. Like, I'm sorry. There's being ambitious, and then there's just being stupid. And quite frankly, he's gone back to stupid. If Luke Shaw has not played since... Damn, when did he last play?
I don't even know, bro. He's your guy. He's your guy.
Somebody United shirt. I can't recall it.
He's your guy. He's your guy. He's not mine.
No. He's my United guy. He's not my guy. Let's not do that. Let's do it.
Man.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
The one thing I will credit Southgate for, because I think a lot of people bantered and joked about it before, was that he might still include Henderson. He might still include somehow trying to include Calvin Phillips, and he might include Rashford. I'm glad, and Reece James, Chilwell as well. I'm glad he didn't include them, because I don't think any of those 5 even deserved a mention in that list, because one, you can look at injury, you can look at the form of certain players, but then that goes back to my point though. So if you're looking at that and you're seeing Reece James hasn't played enough, he's injured, Luke Shaw can't come into that conversation because he's in the same category as Reece James or Chilwell. Then you look at form. So you think about form now. You think, right, Marcus Rashford, Jordan Henderson, they haven't played well enough this season. You can't put them in there. So why have you got certain players like Maddison in there then? For me, personally, why have you got him in there?
The ones that baffle me the most are Grealish.
Yeah.
Dunk. Trip. The thing is, the reason why I don't think Trippier should have been in there, but the reason why I understand he's in there is because despite him having what we would call a bad season, his assist numbers are still very high in the league. He's got 10 assists this season.
Yeah, to me that's a forced one though. I think that was forced on him. He had to take him because he knows he needs cover at left back. That's
exactly what I was going to say. He's done that before, so that's probably why he's put him in there. But this is what you're talking about. Tyreek Mitchell's there. He's an option, and he's been really good this season. You're talking about Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has been great this year. They found their groove, and they found form, and they've been balling that. That's why Eze's in there, and deservedly so. But then ask you a question: if he's going to be ambitious, is Eze even going to make the squad?
This is it. This is what I'm saying. I think he might be one. Well, you look at the those attacking kind of roles. Because I was trying to think last night, like he's obviously heavily stacked in defenders. I think a lot of them will drop out. We spoke about Duncan, Konza, and maybe Gomez that might drop out, Kwanzaa as well. But then you look at the forwards, like would Eze even get a game? Like I think he should be underplaying. I'm not saying he shouldn't go, but I'm thinking how Gareth Southgate will think. I don't even think he'd play him. I don't think
it should be him and Gordon competing for that left side. That's what I feel.
I don't think he'll do that. Well, he'll take Grealish. Grealish plays left.
He shouldn't be.
He will not take Grealish. He will not take him.
You know what? Joining Man City must be the biggest blessing in disguise, because the fact they win league titles means you can stink for 38 games and no one will bat an eyelid.
Yeah.
And
well,
it's
the Calvin Phillips effect, man. That's what. Remember, Calvin Phillips was there and he was still getting picked. He wasn't even playing for City.
Facts. Oh wait, they're winning games and they won the league title. I think he's in good form. Then obviously he's playing his part. No, he hasn't. No, he has not. He has not.
Nah, it's mad. I still think. I mean, I look at the way that he's picked so many defenders makes me think he might still go, because I'm sure he did not play the five at the back. I'm sure he did not play 3 centre backs.
Last time he did, yeah.
Yeah. I think he did, didn't he? But I don't think we need to do that. When you look at the attackers we've got, I don't think he even needs to do that.
No.
I don't think he needs to do that. I'll do 4-2-3-1. I think. Off the top of my head, really quick.
You have Rice and Mainu maybe at the.
I mean, that's
or Rice and Gallagher actually.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the only my worry in this lineup. Even however we shape up, attacking wise, calm, good. We're good to go. We're gonna score goals, but defensively and in that midfield as well. You look at the midfielders. We're short on numbers in midfield. That's why I probably would have looked at Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's had a really good season for AC Milan. Really good season.
I would say, looking at the midfield, looking at it on my phone now, I think he would drop only one player, and that's going to be Wharton. Only because I think it's not that it's too early, but it's his first. No, it's his first selection, so
it's too early. He's only 20.
He's only 20, but he's really good. That's what I'm saying. Maybe
he is.
Yeah, but I think they'll just be like no, because obviously Mainu's younger than him, but Mainu has the effect of obviously being in a bigger spotlight because he plays for United. Yeah. I think therefore might be just as equal, from being honest with you. But yeah, he's under a bigger spotlight, so he's getting a bit more shine. But I think him and Wharton have been just as good as each other. But yeah, I think Wharton will be the one to drop out. I think Curtis Jones makes the squad. If Curtis Jones doesn't make the squad either, I'm going to lose it personally. I'm just going to lose it personally.
I just can't see a squad where. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan either. Like, I'll be honest, but Harvey Elliott has had a brilliant season for Liverpool, man.
Be there.
He should be in there. He should same for Solanke. I don't know if you got to see Solanke. Like, I think he just put crying emojis on Instagram when the squad was announced. I kind of get it. Like, part of me goes back to what I said about the Pochettino Chelsea thing. Sometimes you just got to say nothing and just let things just do their thing, and then you just, you know what I mean? Don't say anything sometimes, but. You must, after playing 38 games plus whatever this season, must be annoyed when you've done so well for Bournemouth and you're not even in the 33-man preliminary squad, the squad that you know is going to get cut down, and you might be one of those people that get the chop. But you're not even in that squad. That's mad. Do you know how mad that is? No, man.
Well, for his, I'm eager to see who he kicks out. I'm eager now because I just don't trust him. I don't trust him, man. I don't trust him. And the squad is good enough to progress to the semi-finals minimum, where people come and say, look, this is why he chose this squad. But there's game changes that I think he's missed out on, man. That's just what it is.
Yeah, no, it's true. Just before we wrap up, just so we did our own predictions before the initial announcement came out, and yours was very kind of similar to mine. Well, we both chose similar. So you had Jordan Pickford, Ramsdale, Dean Henderson in goals as goalkeepers, Carl Walker, Trent, John Stones, Levi Colwell, Fikayo Tomori, Harry Maguire, Mark Guehi, Jared Branthwaite, Alfie Doughty, Luke Shaw, Rice, Bellingham, Foden, Conor Gallagher, Kobe Mainoo, Harvey Elliott, James Maddison, Curtis Jones, Wharton, Eze, Harry Kane, Saka, Jared Bowen, Ollie Watkins, Anthony Gordon, Dominic Solanke, and Cole Palmer. I don't think I had many different. I think I had Joe Gomez as a different option to you. And I think I had Ruben Loftus-Cheek in mine as well. That was the only differences there, I think, between our squads. But yeah, man, we have to see, man. We'd have to see. We'll do when the official, because we seem to be like the only nation that has to pick 33 men.
But I saw Portugal pick their squad straight away. I was like, look at this.
And France have done it as well. Like,
there you go. Efficiency. There's no wasting time here. No selling dreams.
Why are we picking players that we know ain't on the plane and then wasting time preparing when we should be preparing for the Euros with the squad that's going to the Euros? Like what?
Literally pick 23 and then tell the next 10 guys,
reserve.
If anything happens between now and beginning of the tournament, just know that the chance you can get called.
Just keep yourself fit, man. Just keep yourself fit throughout the next couple of days, next 2-3 weeks. If you're not called up, see you later, man. Get your plane tickets to Dubai or wherever you want to go and relax in Dubai, and that's it. I don't get it, but yeah, man, stupidness, man. But hopefully, Gareth Southgate's last tournament, fingers crossed, it's his last one, man, because we need new lease of life in that direction.